next.
This is Joe.
Here.
Joe, Gary Harris.
This is
Michael.
Michael.
Hi, how you doing? I'm Michael.
Sorry.
How you doing?
Appreciate you guys coming in.
Ah, we really appreciate you having us
Yeah.
here. Really, this is awesome.
You're welcome. That's right. So you got a vehicle, so you can join us as part of the chase as well.
Sounds good.
If we can get things going here,
Yeah,
the prediction
okay.
at midnight said it was going 12 miles.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it's going into these mountains, I think, behind us.
What do you have in there?
Okay, so a couple things. We build these like a, if you will, a circuit board in layers. So the bottom layer is always power, where the battery's embedded with maximum protection around it for impact. Then beside it, we have GoPros that are basically glued in.
Okay.
They can't move, and they're thermally protected like that. So then we come up to the next layer, and this is the avionics layer, or the on-screen display. So basically, between this is a logger, and this is an on-screen display. So think F-16 fighter jet.
Yeah.
When you guys see the video, you'll actually see a HUD. You'll see a speed ladder, the whole thing. This actually injects its sensors, but it only goes to 60,000 feet. This is designed for a model airplane you see flying in parks.
Okay.
Third layer, final layer, is anything that transmits. So, flight computer here, this is for our UAV that we're going to be launching from Florida. This is a 900 megahertz 1 watt data modem, APRS tracking. Brand new GPS we're flying for Spark Fun Electronics, a cool little company if you've ever heard of them.
Yeah.
And a standard ham type high altitude GPS. This camera is going to be taking pictures every 7 seconds, and it's going to be beamed live via video transmitters on the bottom.
That's awesome.
And so we also get data, so we'll
Yeah.
actually have a full, like, if you will, ground control station for like a Predator looking thing. So that's what we're going after. That's what today's all about. So
You have to maintain line of sight on that?
we do, but it's going to be like that.
Right.
So it's going to be
Okay.
pretty cool. All right.
Do you know what the frequency of what their beacons are?
Yeah, their beacon's 430, 441. I'm 439.25. There's a little bit of separation, not as much as I would like, but that's where we're at. So on the bottom, guys, I'll tilt for you.
Okay.
Good camera up there. Yep.
Yeah.
So basically, that's the video transmitter right there. And so the antenna goes onto the screw hole, and it points straight down.
Okay.
Does the antenna get damaged at all?
It will. Okay. So we'll replace it after. It's funny. In Florida, we landed on the last flight of the space shuttle program. We called all three at the edge of space on the balloon.
Yeah.
And the last one, it landed near a cow pasture, and it landed literally. There was an antenna on the bottom, just like this. It went just square, like the antenna wasn't even there.
Really?
And so a horse came over, tried to break the fence down to get to it, thinking it was lunch. He kept coming. Actually,
Yeah.
kept coming back over and over, and it poured on us. We caught everything on the video. It was kind of cool.
That's funny. That's great.
But I don't think we'll be seeing horses out here. Camels, maybe.
So when you set this up, is it set up like the horizon in the middle, or are you tilting it down?
No, straight out. And so basically the tilt of the balloon, see what I do is I do free ride suspension. So if we get thrown, I don't want to stay fixed at that point. I want some slack. So I can literally, there's some shots I can look straight up on the side holes. Especially when you find like that 150 mile an hour pocket. It shakes it pretty hard. This time with the autopilot though, I'm doing all G-logging. So it's going to show you real time because it's got accelerometers on board right here. It's got an accelerometer and a basic IMU, a magnetometer.
They put their stuff.
So that basically allows it to know where it's at in 3D space. That's very critical for the bird to fly because there's no pilot. We're not going to be controlling it when it comes off the balloon.
box is like rock. Yeah, it's like rock.
Yeah, the funny thing about this thing is the FAA says it has to be ingestible by a jet engine. No, a bird can't fly into an engine.
Hey, what that guy in the Navy flew into the engine. The carrier.
That's called Hoover. It's called You Should Know Better, actually. How long have you been on the flight deck? I'm former Navy, sorry.
I don't know. I had to go out on red balls and climb up to the cockpit in the Air Force with the engine going.
Chair Force.
Hey, watch it, watch it.
My nephew's he's in Yemen right now.